Welcome back to another episode of Bombshell 1111 Girl Talk Series Podcast. Bombshell 1111 is a platform created to teach ways to nourish the mind, body, and soul. This platform allows this podcast to create weekly content on podcasts with special guests each week that will stimulate your spiritual, mental, and physical growth. The podcasts are played on social media platforms such as Spotify, YouTube, Anchor Radio Station, Apple Podcasts, and more. This station has been created to allow us to interact with each other to share knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and light. So without further ado, please help me welcome your host and founder of Bombshell 1111 Girl Talk Series, Kia.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Bombshell 1111 Girl Talk Series Entrepreneurs Link Up. My name is Kia, and tonight I have another special guest by the name of Azizzah out of New Jersey, and she is the CEO of Rouge Beauty, which is a newly launched indie beauty brand that promotes high-quality makeup products for women. So without further ado, let's welcome Azizzah to the show, you guys. Hi, Azizzah. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you so much for asking, and thank you so much for deciding to be a guest on Bombshell 1111 Girl Talk Series. I'm so happy that you decided to come on tonight to share your story and to give tips and, hopefully information that'll be valuable to the listeners on the show tonight. So again, thank you so much for being a special guest tonight.
Oh, no problem. Thank you also for having me. I'm really excited. Can't wait to have some girl talk.
Thank you so much. You're very welcome. So let's just jump right in. Typically, we just start right in by doing introductions so that the listeners can know who they're listening to and what's to be expected from our conversation for tonight. So can you just start off by just saying, giving the audience what your name is and your business name and where you're located?
Got it. Okay. So my name is Azizzah, and I own Rouge Beauty. We are a full beauty brand offering matte liquid lipsticks and jelly highlighters at the moment. But there's always room for expansion, and we can't wait to introduce more and more products as the bigger we get.
Yeah.
But we are based in Jersey City, New Jersey, so we are right across the water from New York City.
Okay. Wow.
So yeah, the East Coast.
Oh my goodness. How's the weather out there?
The weather is actually not bad. It's that weird time where you're getting out of winter, heading into spring, and you don't know whether you should wear your big coat or just a raincoat. You don't know.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it is here where we are too. So yeah, I definitely can understand that. So let's get into the juicy stuff. So first of all, I want to congratulate you on your new business venture, and I hope and that you accomplish the best in your future endeavor, and that you get to the point of wherever your mission is for you, that you get to that point and that you're very successful. So I just want to congratulate you first on that as well.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. So in your introduction, you kind of told us just a snippet about the services and the products that you provide. Can you just go a little bit more into detail in one or two top seller items or products that you merchandise that you have? I'm sorry.
Yeah. So we have matte liquid lipsticks. We have them in 5 different shades, and they're very like bold shades.
Yeah.
That's something that we like to kind of promote, just having people feel comfortable in wearing like different colors and not feeling like, oh, this is not going to work for my shade, or this is not going to look good on me. Like, we want to show and prove, like, no, these colors, like, no matter how bold or bright they may look, like, we know these are going to look perfect on you. And then also, they're infused with 4 essential oils. Okay. So that helps a lot with, you know, the drying effect of that most matte lipsticks have on your lips. They really, you know, help you feel a little bit more moisturized, and just, you know, you have the long-lasting factor of the matte, but it doesn't just feel like it's like drying your lip out. Yeah. Like some other lipsticks. Yeah. And then we also just launched our jelly highlighters, which we have 3 different shades. And these highlighters are actually vegan. They're paraben-free, so they're really good on the skin. For those who are worried about, you know, what they put on their face and what kind of products, you know, who are more conscious as to, you know, what they put in on their skin. Yeah. But the jelly highlighters are really cool because the texture of it helps people get that kind of glow that kind of seems like it's coming from within, you know, the kind of glow that you feel like you have when the sun hits your skin. Yeah, natural glow. The natural glow. That natural glow, exactly. So you get that really great, fresh, dewy glow that you can't really get from like a powder highlighter. So it's a really cool and unique product that is not, you know, readily available everywhere, but so we're really happy and excited to have launched that product and, you know, educate people on jelly highlighters and the benefits of that as well.
So let's go back. Let me ask you a couple of questions. I know that you said you have a lot of oils that you guys produce within your lip glosses and your highlighters. Are they also hypoallergenic for those who are very sensitive to different, you know, textures and things of that nature?
Yes. So the lipsticks are hypoallergenic.
Yeah, we got it. Go ahead. We know it. Just that word.
Yeah, they are. However, they do include sweet almond oil. So for some people that are like allergic to almond oil, this wouldn't be the product for you. But they are. And our highlighters, they also have way more toxins that are removed from the product. Like, we really went in deep and just made sure that like only natural ingredients, so definitely like sulfate free, paraben free, like I said, so like to make sure that if you put the product on, you won't have any type of reaction or allergic reaction or some type of like rash or whatever to come from these products, because we remove a lot of the different toxins that are included in our like everyday makeup products.
Yeah. I think I definitely like the fact that you guys have different shades in regards to the lip glosses, because that's something that as a woman I struggle with, because I do have quite the large size lips, and so with that, what you just said, I struggle with finding the perfect color, and I feel, oh no, I can't wear that color because my lips are too big for that color. So I definitely commend you for that, and I know a lot of women will be happy that you offer that type of option in regards to lip glosses.
And we definitely, you know, show a lot of different examples on our social media. Okay. So I really hope that everyone listening, go check us out on Instagram or Facebook at Rouge Beauty, because we show like so many different kinds of people. We have different shades. We have, you know, customers of different shades that we've been able to get content from, and just, you know, show you, you know, I can show you better than I can tell you pretty much, and show like different size lips and different ways that people are using our lipsticks, whether, even though they are like really bright, bold colors. Show how they're using them and how they look amazing.
Well, I definitely think that's an awesome thing. That's awesome. That's awesome. So let's dig a little bit deeper. What what motivated you to kind of start this venture in reference to providing these multi-facets of cosmetics for women?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I felt like there weren't a lot of brands that kind of spoke to the beauty enthusiast in me. I'm someone who is not very skilled in makeup. You know, I cannot do a cut crease eye.
Yeah,
you know?
I definitely. I'm YouTube all day. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
I love makeup. I love, putting it on. I love, all those great things, but I am not skilled in that. So I wanted a brand to speak to that and kind of like make it acceptable for someone to kind of not have all the skills, not have all the knowledge when it comes to makeup, but is willing to learn, is willing to like just, engulf themselves in just like learning cool new tricks and trying new things.
Yeah.
So I wanted to build a brand that kind of represented that. And so that's where this brand came about. I was like, everyone knows how to put on lipstick. Everyone knows how to put on lipstick. So I really want people to like just understand and learn like, different colors that they may not have tried. And even with highlighters, just like getting like the first step in like building a face, or like starting little by little.
Yeah.
First you know how to do lipstick, then you know how to do highlighter, and soon you'll know how to do some eyeshadow and
baby steps. Baby
to kind of show that.
To a full. Then you'll eventually learn how to do a full face. So
yeah.
I get you. So what has been your greatest inspiration in regards to you creating your brand?
Mm-hmm. I would definitely say, in doing my research, I've learned of a lot of different indie beauty brands owned by, African American women, and it's just been very inspiring just to see the amount of people who took that chance and really push themselves to being an entrepreneur, because that's not easy. And just to see, they always show how far they've come, and they kind of tell their story within their company. And so that has just learning of all these different brands, those have definitely inspired me. And just knowing that there's opportunity and there's representation. I'm a big believer in just like increasing representation of like Black women within entrepreneurship.
Definitely. Do you think, or do you believe that there is some sort of like pattern or formula that you have to follow in order to become a successful entrepreneur?
No, but I will say there are certain things that you do definitely need. You definitely need to be hardworking. You definitely need to be patient. You definitely need to not give up easily, because you're going to deal with a lot of issues, a lot of problems, and a lot of roadblocks. So if you have those qualities, I think everyone finds success in their own way. Through their own ideas and opportunity.
So with that being said, what, like, you just kind of explained to us that your product is indie. For those who don't understand that terminology, exactly what indie products are, what that means, can you kind of elaborate a little bit more on that to help us understand what that particular product is?
So indie beauty just stands for independent beauty, which means that it's a brand owned by either like a single person or a partnership, and it's not owned by one of the large makeup brands that we kind of know of as like a household name. So indie brands are brands that were started in someone's house, or started as a small company, and they may be big, but if they're not distributed by the L'Oreal and the Sephora's of the world, not really Sephora, but like L'Oreal or like Revlon, they're considered an indie beauty brand.
So in saying that, what makes your brand, Aurora Rouge Beauty, what makes your brand unique, and what would you think would be an unfair advantage for your particular brand?
So I think something that makes my brand unique is that Aurora Rouge is for the everyday makeup enthusiast, and it's geared towards that target, where I don't think many brands try to target. You know, I think they go more towards the colors of like the extreme, makeup looks, and having like that bomb makeup artist kind of target, which is definitely amazing and great. But I just don't think that there's a lot of companies that are really thinking about the individuals who have, no idea how to put on lashes, or the difference between cream and liquid concealer. I think that's what makes me unique, and that I'm looking to educate and looking to introduce different makeup products to my target. And something that I would say maybe would be an unfair advantage would just be the personalized experience that you'll have with interacting with my brand. Like I'm on my social media page. I'm consistently looking at comments, messages. I'm very active. I send personalized emails. I, make sure that as a customer or as someone interested in my brand, like, I am able to be available for you to answer any questions, and just to make sure that you feel comfortable interacting with me. So I think that sometimes other brands, they don't value like customer service.
Yeah, I definitely agree
as much as I do.
Yeah, and I think that's important, and as long as you show appreciation to your customers, that's how you keep your audience growing. That's how you are able to expand your business. So with the interaction, even with me just doing the podcasting, making sure that I do other videos in addition to podcasting, so they can know who the person is behind the voice. That's very important, like you said, in creating a brand. So I definitely agree with you on that. Azizzah, during your new venture, in addition to you working full time and you also being a podcaster, what has been your greatest fear in stepping out into entrepreneurship, and how have you been able to manage that?
Yeah, so my biggest fear, of course, is just, not being able to continue building the brand because it's not receptive to the public, or people are just not going to be interested. I think that everyone who has an idea doesn't necessarily know 100% if it's going to be accepted by society. So that's definitely was a fear of mine. But I think that I've just always been someone who was confident in my beliefs. And so once I kind of set my mind to something, I go for it. And I just push through, and, I don't even think about if it's not going to work, because I know that it's going to work, if that makes sense.
Yeah, speaking into existence. Yeah, definitely.
Exactly.
I think that's so important, because if you have these negative connotations about not being able to progress in your venture, it's always going to be a dream. It's always going to be a thought. And then when you get to a certain point in life, you see others living the dream that you once had when you had that same opportunity. So, yeah, I definitely agree with you on that.
And I see it coming to fruition, and I've gotten feedback about it, and it's been a great journey so far.
Yeah.
These last 4 months.
Yeah, congratulations. I'm happy for you. Definitely.
Thank you.
Now knowing when you have your vision clear of your future, and you know exactly how you want to go about your business in the future, how do you see yourself in your business in the future?
I see myself, taking my business full time. I see myself continuing to introduce new products. Currently looking into various skincare products. Always introducing more colors, of course. Having lip glosses, because currently we only have lipstick. And just continue to build on the brand so that it becomes a one-stop shop for all of your cosmetic needs.
Yeah.
I think that, for me, I love being indie. Like, I love being, where I'm able to touch, like, all of the orders and be able, like I said, just being able to communicate with people. And so I just, hope that in the future I can become successful enough where this can be my 100%, like, what I do for a living.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
It definitely does. And I think with the drive that you have, if you stay focused like you have set your intention on, I know that you'll be successful in doing so.
Thank you.
You're definitely welcome. So let me ask you another question. What do you think, or what do you feel your focus should be on a day-to-day basis as an entrepreneur? I mean, because you just talked about, your drive and your motivation to keep you pushing, in addition to all the other tasks and duties that you have on your plate, with in trying to be an entrepreneur. What is your focus, or what would you tell someone that needs to be their focus on a day-to-day basis as an entrepreneur?
Definitely increasing brand awareness. You want to get your brand's name out there any way that you can, and you want to think literally every day of different ways where you can increase awareness of your brand. And awareness does not necessarily mean orders, but it just means, more people become aware of who you are and what your brand is.
Yeah. And I think that's important, even if that means just posting, every day, no matter how many likes you get, just making sure, like you said, your presence is known, because just because you didn't get a like doesn't mean not anyone looked.
Someone didn't see it.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. And in knowing that, and in saying that, do you feel as if there's something that, as an entrepreneur, in the length of time that you've been an entrepreneur, that there are some things that you could potentially improve on? Or do you feel as if you are where you need to be in regards to your skills to be a successful entrepreneur?
I definitely think that I have all of the skills to be a successful entrepreneur because of the amount of research that I went through before, launching. I did research for 6 months before I even launched, and I continue to do research even after launch. But I do, of course, know that my brand as a whole has definitely ways of improvement as far as just increasing social media followers, gaining more traffic to the site, increasing engagement, things like that doesn't happen overnight. Those are the things that definitely need to, I'm working on improving within my business for sure.
Okay, yeah, definitely. I agree, because, that's the basis for a business, in 2020 with the new millennium is social media. So if you're not involved in social media, your business may be stagnant. It may suffer. That's just my opinion, with seeing how I see so many businesses growing online. That's the basis for pretty much any entrepreneur.
Exactly. And so, but I've seen great improvement. So I know that I'm on the right path as far as like the thought process behind like my social media strategy, and how I post versus what I post. So definitely any aspiring entrepreneur should definitely think about their social media strategy and how they're going to be able to, increase followers, because that all leads into the brand awareness aspect as well.
I definitely agree. I definitely agree. So with the overall conversation that we've had, and you gave the audience a lot of detailed information about your brand, do you have any upcoming events or any upcoming releases that you would like the listeners to know about or be aware or on the lookout for?
So we are participating in pop-up. If any of your listeners are in the New York City area, we will be participating in a pop-up on Sunday in Brooklyn. The details are included on our Facebook page in our event section. So that would be a great opportunity to meet some people and try out some of our products. But other than that, we did just launch our highlighters last week, so we are focused on just promoting this new product and kind of educating people on jelly highlighters, because not a lot of people, really know about the benefits and how you can, really get that natural glow using our products. So we definitely want to just kind of like promote that. And yeah, definitely, follow us on social media, join our email list, because we are looking to introduce new products in May. So, and there'll be lip glosses. So if you're interested in that, definitely stay on our email list or follow us, so you can stay tuned and be the first to know when we drop.
Could you, before we end this episode, could you let the listeners know, just give like a little background or informational tip on what highlighters are, so that they are aware of what they are, if they're interested in purchasing from you?
Yeah. So highlighters are a cosmetic product that you use to kind of illuminate certain parts of your face or even your body, like high parts. So you use them on your cheekbones. You may use them on the bridge of your nose, just to give you that pop of shine.
Yeah.
And with the jelly texture, you're able to spread it easier. It's less messy than a powder, and the shine is not so it's just more natural. It just stays into your skin a lot more, and it's also very versatile, because you can either use it on the top of your foundation as a shine, or you can mix it with your foundation if you want to have like kind of like a glow from within type of look, or you can use it on your body if you want to have a shine like by your collarbone, or you can even use it as a lip gloss because of the texture.
Wow.
So it's very versatile, and yeah, so it's we have examples on our social media page of it being used as an eyeshadow topper, it being used as a lip gloss, obviously being used as like a facial highlighter. So it's really cool, and then you feel like you have so many different uses out of one product. It's really cool.
And so are these for those who may not have access to social media? I'm going to ask you in just a couple of minutes here to give out your contact information to let them know how to be able to get a hold of you and if they want to purchase. I did want to go back and ask another question for the highlighters. With the highlighters, can you use those with both liquid and powder makeup?
Meaning like foundation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can. Okay. Just wanted to make that clear for those individuals who wanted to know, are wondering if I can use this with, liquid, or if I can use this with powder foundation. Just, to clarify that. Okay. Thank you so much for that. So can you let the listeners know how to contact you on your social media platforms, and if they would like to purchase any of those items from you, how to do so?
Yep. So all of our social media profiles are at Aura Rouge Beauty. So that's Aura, A-U-R-A, Rouge, R-O-U-G-E, Beauty. We are on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can also email us at info, so I-N-F-O, at aurarougebeauty.com. And our website is also aurarougebeauty.com. So everything is the same.
Okay.
You can definitely find us, and if anything, Google us. We will pop up there as well.
Okay.
But I'm sure we'll include the link in the description.
Yeah, it'll be included down in the comments for everyone to be able to contact her if you guys would like to purchase some of her products. So Azizzah, thank you so much for being a guest on Bombshell 1111 Girl Talk series. I appreciate you deciding to check in a couple of states over and to share some valuable knowledge with us today. And I hope that this information that you shared will, be helpful for someone else that's thinking about starting a venture as, similar to yours. And hopefully this podcast as well will promote your business as well and get some traffic towards your way to assist you in growing your business venture.
Yes, thank you so much. I hope that, I gave some good tips and some good tricks for the next entrepreneur in the making.
Yeah, definitely. You definitely did. I learned a lot, especially about highlighters. I'm in the stage of learning how to do makeup, so you taught me a tutorial 101 tonight. So thank you for that.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, thank you for that. So you guys, with that being said, you heard it here. We're going to end tonight with another quote, and this quote is going to come from Michelle Obama. There's no limit to what women can accomplish. And with that being said, thanks so much for joining in on another episode of Bombshell 1111 Girl Talk series. Peace, love, and light, you guys. Good night. If you enjoyed this podcast, please make sure you subscribe so you're notified when a new episode is posted, rate, review, and share this podcast with your family and friends. Thanks so much for listening, and I hope you're leaving with some valuable information that can help you on your personal journey. Also, check us out on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at Bombshell 1111 or at Bombshell 1111 TV. You can also check out our mental health page, Your Health is Your Wealth, on Facebook, which is a page created to inform and support individuals with mental health and other health conditions. And with that being said, always remember, you guys, you are a bomb within your own shell. And until next time, peace, love, and light.